The iPhone SE 4, or as it might officially be called, the iPhone 16e, is shaping up to be a game changer in the smartphone market. According to reputable leaker Digital Chat Station, this upcoming model is set to be unveiled in spring, and its leaked specs indicate that it could be a serious competitor not only to budget-friendly options like the Pixel 8a and Galaxy A55, but also to the flagship iPhone 16 itself. One of the standout features of the iPhone 16e is its redesign. Gone is the dated look of previous SE models. This phone is rumored to closely resemble the iPhone 14, but with a few distinct differences. It will feature a 6.06-inch FHD plus LTPS OLED display, the same screen technology used in the iPhone 14. The design will include Face ID housed in a notch, a metal frame, and a single rear camera, delivering a modern and sleek aesthetic. Additionally, the phone will come with a water resistance rating, providing peace of mind for users concerned about durability. Under the hood, the iPhone 16e will be powered by Apple's latest A18 chipset, the same processor used in the iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Plus. This cutting-edge chip is expected to provide exceptional performance, making the 16e one of the fastest devices in its class. Coupled with 8 GB of RAM, it's also expected to support Apple Intelligence, offering a seamless experience for those who rely on advanced AI-powered features. However, there are some trade-offs. Unlike the iPhone 16, which is likely to sport a 120Hz refresh rate, the iPhone 16e will stick to a 60Hz display. While this might not offer the same level of fluidity for scrolling animations, it's worth noting that the A18 chip could compensate for this with its sheer power, ensuring smooth performance across the board. Still, this could be a point of contention for users who value high refresh rates, especially since competitors like the Pixel 8a and Galaxy A55 offer 120Hz displays. In terms of pricing, the iPhone 16e is rumored to be the most affordable iPhone in Apple's lineup, with a starting price of $499. While this marks a $70 increase from its 2022 predecessor, the upgraded design and powerful A18 chipset could justify the price hike. Positioned as an upper mid-range device, the 16e is likely to appeal to users seeking a balance of performance and affordability. When compared to the flagship iPhone 16, the differences between the two models appear to be minimal. The iPhone 16e's single camera, slightly smaller battery, and lack of features like the action button and dynamic island are the main distinctions. Yet, for many users, these differences might not outweigh the similarities, especially considering a shared 18 processor and OLED display. 16e's rumored features paint a picture of a device that bridges the gap between mid-range and premium smartphones. With its impressive performance capabilities, sleek design, and competitive pricing, it's clear why excitement for this model continues to grow. If these rumors hold true, the iPhone 16e could be one of the most exciting releases of the year, offering incredible value for users and solidifying Apple's position in the mid-range market. Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163mm at 77.6mm, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3mm x 79mm. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year, the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones, white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like Titanium Violet and Yellow. And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like Titanium Blue and Green. Display. Now, onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch OLED display that also supports 120 Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone, the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.